have a great new chapter of One Piece. This is One Piece Review 985, and boy, oh boy, I am excited. So look, I said this last chapter and last chapter, they were the build up, and it's still just building up, and I am super excited because at this point, things are all starting to come together. Everything's starting to come together. We're about to get massive fights. As the end of the chapter said, all the heavy hitters are gathering. We're about to have everyone's separate fight arcs, and whew, this shit is gonna be wild. So first off, let me start off with what we started off in the chapter with Kanjuro. Yo, he is stupid, bro. He's so stupid. So he sat there and with his little, army of Kaido's men and some of his drawings, and let all the Red Scabbards know, all the servants of Kozuki know that he personally injured and fucked up Momo. And on top of that, that his execution is soon. And in my opinion, that was stupid because all he did was, one, just heighten their, their determination and resolve, because they know they don't have time to waste here. So they're just gonna, fight to the best of their ability. One, get revenge on Kanjuro for what's it called, betraying them, as well as for injuring Momo. So that's gonna happen. But one thing that makes me super nervous is Kanjuro doesn't seem phased. Like, he's not shook or anything. Like, he seems about that life. Like, he seems ready to fight, and that kind of worries me because, like, he's going against, like, pretty much all the Red Scabbards, and, like, he's not fearsome, especially as someone that used to be a Red Scabbard. You think he would know and respect everyone's respective strengths, but he just seems ready to deal with them and handle them, and he seems very cocky. So, maybe he has something up his sleeve, maybe he has some new abilities that they're not aware of, but at this point, he just doesn't seem phased, doesn't seem worried in the slightest. So we'll see if his confidence is misguided. Oh, by the way, Kikunoju looks phenomenal in her fucking armor. Yo, she looks tough. I cannot wait to see her fight. I love the whole lore about, like, her blade will, like, continue to hurt you even after you're dead. The lingering snow, that's super tough. So that even if you die, you just suffer for eternity. Like, that's hard. That's so hard. So I really fuck with that. Next, we're gonna move on to Niku and Ino's weapons. That's Inuyasha and not Inuyasha, but like I just want to say Nico and Ino because it's just easier for me to pronounce instead of trying to say their whole name and butchering it. So Nico and Ino. So I didn't notice this. I did not notice this in the previous chapter, but they did show that Nico had, like, gun hands. And so, oh my god, like, what I love about them is, they lost their body parts, and, like, just like everyone in One Piece, they're just so, like, hard about it, so gangster about it. Like, these people lose limbs and stuff, but they're like, it's whatever, like, we're still those people, like, we'll still hold it down. And so, like, this man got a gun for a hand now, and then this man Inu put a sword on his foot. Yo, these guys are wild, but I love them. They're wild, but that was insane, yo. So I really can't wait to see them, use their new abilities, appendages, and fight. So, like, that's cool. It is funny, man. It is funny. I just love how they both ask each other, like, what's good with your arm? What's good with your leg? That shit was too funny to me. All right. Now, this part I'm super excited about. It is now confirmed new crewmate. Well, not really confirmed, but, like, I'm confirming it. New crewmate is definitely going to be Yamato. And the one thing that is super interesting about that, though, is if you go on the, like, One Piece wiki and you go to recruitment, you can see kind of, like, there's a certain archetype of like how Luffy recruits people. And typically, he is always the one to ask them to join, and they typically always refuse to join initially. Also, there's a kind of recruitment order from, like, how many people in each arc or whatever, something like that. So if you go according to that, like, we knew it had to be a female, just because, like, the third person recruited in every kind of, like, arc segment or whatever is always a female. So that follows it. But the one difference is she's asking to join the crew. So that is really, really interesting. Also, something I found interesting also is the fact that it doesn't seem like she has a thing that she has to be Odin. It just seems that she worships and respects him so much that she just wants to keep his name and his legend alive. So when Luffy's like, Odin's a great man, a great powerful man who's respected by all blah blah blah, she's like, fine, you be Odin. So it doesn't seem like she has any personal attachment to like Odin in terms of like, no, I'm gonna be Odin. Like Luffy is like, I'm gonna be Pirate King. It's just like, I want to keep his like legend, his name of this great and like wonderful, powerful man alive. And so that was cool to see. Something that's really, really confusing me right now is why the fuck she doesn't answer Luffy or like be like, yeah, take him off. Like Luffy asked her, I think twice in the chapter, maybe 3 times, offered to like remove the chains for her. And every time she like says something else, or like, I've had these chains for 20 years and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, have Luffy take them off then. But for whatever reason, at the end of the chapter, you still see her wearing the fucking chains, and it's just like, okay. So my only theory, this is my only theory behind this, and that's simply that simply removing the chains won't signify freedom to her. To truly be free of her father and Wano, she has to defeat her father. And so it doesn't matter if her chains are removed or not, she's still not free as long as Kaido is, around in charge. So I don't know. That's just, me spitballing. That's my theory, because I just don't understand like why Luffy was like, you want me to take him off? You want me to take him off? You want me to take him off? And she couldn't just be like, yeah. So that's my whole piece on that. Also, if there's sea stone handcuffs, maybe she potentially has a devil fruit. I personally don't think she does, and I would think it would be cool if she didn't. Like, she'd be the only female like Straw Hat member that not only doesn't have a devil fruit, but is also really strong. Because right now she's looking at least bottom tier monster. I'm gonna say monster quartet, because now we have Jinbei. So like, from what I've seen, I'm gonna put her like under Jinbei, like 5th. She'd be like, in my opinion, the 5th most powerful Straw Hat if she were to join. She could easily be stronger, but right now I'm just gonna put her under not Jinbei. I think Jinbei's stronger than Sanji. So right now I think the power structure is Luffy, Zoro, Jinbei, Sanji, and like as I said, if she joined, she would be 5th in that. So yeah, really curious about that, and it just makes a lot of sense. Odin traveled with the Pirate King. Luffy is Ace's brother. It kind of makes sense, but like the fact that it seems like Oda's pushing it on us now is making me nervous that he's gonna like do some kind of bullshit and flip it on us. Also, I kind of did like Carrot. She's not as strong as like I would like a new crew member to be, but she's quirky, she's funny, she fits the whole kind of theme, and I think she did want to join the crew. So we'll see. Speaking of Carrot, it seems like Nami and Carrot have been taken hostage, have been captured, and then Zeus is getting fucked up by Big Mom for betraying them. She has him in her hand. I don't know how they're going to get out of that. So the one good thing is it doesn't look like Nami and Carrot are being directly held by Big Mom. It looks like maybe a subordinate has them. So that's really, really good news, because Jinbei and Robin see them. So I can just assume, Robin can just do some, flower, fruit magic, crack the neck of whoever's holding them, and then use her hands to like roll them towards her, something to that degree. We'll see. But I don't think they're in any danger. I think that Jinbei and Robin will be able to safely rescue them. Next, here's where things get really, really live. We have the announcement from Big Mom and Kaido that they are going after the ancient weapons, that they are going after One Piece. Both these declarations on their own are quite significant, and together they are monstrous. First of all, you have 2 of the strongest Yonko joining. Well, I'm not gonna say strong Yonko. All the Yonko are pretty powerful, but like, whew, you have 2 of the most powerful forces in the One Piece world joining together. That's scary. You have all of Big Mom's pirates and all her allegiances and all her kids, and then you have all of Kaido and his prowess and his fleet of just Zoan users and gifters and all that stuff, and they're going to set sail and cause massive terror on the seas. It's fucking scary. And on top of that, they want to turn Onigashima, or my correction, New Onigashima, into a pirate's paradise, which is kind of cool, but at the same time but not so much if it's because of them. Because if it's them, then they're going to create weapons of mass destruction, mass weapons, and then just terrorize people. And it's going to be really difficult for the Marines to, kind of deal with them, which we still haven't really seen much about the new Marines force, but we do know that it has to be powerful enough for them to be confident enough to abolish the Shichibukai, because the Shichibukai were kind of their, like, outside of their admirals and vice admirals, were kind of like their, executive force that went and carried out and executed their, like, commands, because they were powerful. So the fact that they feel safe or comfortable not having them anymore tells us that there's something else they have. And so we have to figure that out. It could possibly just be the new, improved pacifistas. It could be some other stuff. We don't know. We'll see. But crazy stuff. But as far as strongholds go, Wano is one of the perfect places. Like he said, it's protected by waterfalls. It's hard to access. It can be easily defended, and it's remote. So like they could do whatever the hell they want there and get away with it. So, dude, lots and lots of craziness that happened. And it seems as though Yamato, he wants Yamato to be the shogun. So that seems to be why Yamato was brought there. It seems to be to declare him as shogun. I thought it was going to be either to marry Yamato off, and at that point, I was thinking it could be Katakuri would be cool because he's strong, because he doesn't even seem around. So it seems like it's the other brother. I forget his name at the top at the moment. I'm so sorry. But the one that was climbing the waterfall could have been him. So, or something crazy that came to me. I don't think this is going to happen at all. I just want to say it in case it does. But like when I saw Kaido and Big Mom together, I was like, the ultimate confirmation of like their alliance would be a marriage between those two. That'd be really interesting. But I feel like Kaido wouldn't really go for it. But like, hey, you never know what's going to happen. It could happen. So I have no clue. Like I said, this shit is crazy. This shit is really crazy right now. Like Wano's starting to get lit. Like it's been lit, but like these next several chapters are going to be insane and won't disappoint us. So following that, we have the biggest plot twist of all time. Like you could have seen it coming, but like not like this. It came out of nowhere. Like I was hoping like there'd be a fight, but like no, it was just so quick. Like this man literally cut the head off the snake. No hesitation, no nothing, just boom, slices off Orochi's head. And like part of me is like, yes, because fuck Orochi, but it's also like, damn, like he was an important character. Like, yeah, he was weak, but like, damn, he was an important character. So, but I just think that's funny. And, Oda did that on purpose, literally cutting the head off the snake, cutting the head commander, taking over. It was just basically, long story short, it was very symbolic and it was really well done. But is Orochi dead? Now, we have to remember, he has the Yamato no Orochi fruit, right? And the Yamato no Orochi is eight-headed, eight-tailed serpent. And so, like, it kind of reminds me of the Hydra a little bit. But I don't know much about the legend of Orochi no Yamato. But what if, it's another play on top of, like, the whole cutting the head off the snake, thing? What if it's also, cut off one head, but he still has 7 more? Like it hasn't been that strange to see devil fruits that can let you cheat death, like one dude with the puppets. I don't know, I'm forgetting names today. I apologize. But the dude with the puppets, like there's been some devil fruits that let you cheat death. So why not this one? So I mean, if he's dead, he's dead. It's cool. I'm not bugging, but like I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if he was able to survive based upon the whole concept of his devil fruit. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. That's everything we got from the series, the chapter so far. And I'm just super excited because we still have, Sanji in the brothel, and we don't know if he's gonna get allies there, gonna get information there. We still have, Zoro doing his own thing. I don't know where Law is, because Law should have been with Nico and Inu. I forgot if they're still doing something. That might just be me. Same with Marco, maybe Law and Marco together doing something else. I totally forgot what they're doing. There's just so much happening right now in so many different sections right now. They're summoning the Tobi Rappo, so that's gonna be dope. We're gonna get some good fights with that. Luffy and Yamato are joining the fight. That's insane. So it's crazy. And then also we have to figure out who's gonna fight who. My friends have told me forever that they think, well, not my friends, one particular friend thinks that Luffy is gonna fight Big Mom and Zoro is gonna fight Kaido, and it just doesn't make sense to me, because one, it doesn't make sense to me, but also who's gonna fight them? Because Luffy has clear beef with Big Mom, but he also has big beef with Kaido. He has personal beef with them. So I just don't see who's gonna fight who, or maybe it might not be a one-on-one thing. Maybe it's just gonna be a group tactics, 2-on-2, maybe Kid also. I don't know, but regardless of what happens, I'm excited. Hopefully we get to see a new form. He had Bound Man, which I think was the ape. We had Snake Man, which was the snake. So I think we might get the lion next, or whatever other animals Luffy was training with, because it seems like his forms are based on the animals he trained with. So we'll see. I don't think we're going to quite get into Gear 5 yet, but I think we will get a new form of Gear 4 with additional Ryu Haki used. And maybe we'll see some more Haki awaken from the other crewmates. Maybe this will be the arc where Usopp gains his observation Haki. This will be the arc where Zoro gets enhanced armament Haki. This might be the arc where Sanji, it could go either way. He could be getting advanced armament Haki or advanced observation Haki, or just improving in both. Also, speaking of which, Zoro also, I don't care what anyone says, he has Conqueror Haki. It's been shown several times throughout the series, little moments where he has it. And I think this arc will be it. Kind of disappointed though. I really thought this arc would be super Zoro centered. He's a swordman, it's samurai. I thought a lot of shit would be happening with Zoro, and not as much as I would has. But it's still been enjoyable. But I was really wanted to see a really Zoro centric arc, and I didn't really get that. But it's too soon to say. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please comment. Please like and subscribe and comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know your suggestions, your theories. Let me know if there's anything you agree or disagree with that I said. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to add next time. And that's about it. Have a great day, and I'll see you next chapter. Take care.